Different weight. Okay, fancy, smart. Awful. That really sucks. Here's one tough cookie and can't claw your way out of this one. Today we are back at it, breaking down and reacting to all of the creative medical scenes and colorful injuries from Happy Tree Friends number 14. Let's dive right in. We actually get fishing hook injuries that come to the emergency department. It has that barb on the end. So say it goes through the tissue, it's really hard to pull it back. So a lot of times actually it would be easier for us to cut off the either end and push it all the way through. Oh! You're hitting the artery. So there's two major arteries that we worry about further down distally in the wrist that are easily accessible. You have the radial and then the ulnar. They go on either side, right? They correlate to the bone of the wrist. Oh no! Oh! All the blood vessels got pulled out, really creative, and my brain goes directly to these really cool anatomy museums. They literally have all the blood vessels of the body separated in this like container of water in a structure of the body. It is so cool.
Very cool stuff.
Holy cow, oh my gosh, okay. Could you actually pull blood vessels out? You might be able to pull one and stretch it out a little bit. It actually would be probably more white than anything because of the tissue that it is, white and maybe a little bit of red. Oh, the bandits. Oh my gosh, remember these TVs? Holy cow. I don't know if it's a tube TV or not, but the tube TVs are super heavy compared to the flat screens that we have today. Oh, PTSD coming in. People who actually have PTSD are ravaged with flashbacks and depression, anxiety, very physical response of like sweating, tachycardia, feeling like they're going to die. Not good. This response is more of aggression. Sometimes people go to sadness and depression. So there are many different types of responses. I think it's quite appropriate to talk to somebody about these responses and potentially go on medications for a short period of time. Whoa! Sometimes your adrenaline can kick in and you can have much more strength than you'd expect. We actually have people that come to the emergency department that are so freaking strong that it takes multiple people to hold them down. Oh, different weight. Okay, fancy, smart. Awful.
That's awful.
Amputation of the arm itself. We talked about how to put a tourniquet on. Use whatever you can to decrease the blood flow that is running out of the body. You have to make sure that you don't lose a large amount of your blood volume because that might not be sustainable with life. The bleeding has stopped. We see a piece of the humerus, I will say, which is single bone of the upper extremity, hanging out there. Most of the time you actually rongeur it or cut the bone down and have the tissue that you have left to pull over top of it. Oh. Disembowelment and bleeding and lacerations to the abdomen. I've discussed that in previous videos, that the intestines are not just one big string attached to nothing. They're attached to the mesentery that is in there that keeps it connected and having all the blood flow to the intestines. Oh my, what? Oh my word. Typically we do skin transplants with our own skin versus somebody else's skin. There's also synthetic skin out there that you can also use. I mean, if it gripped that well, you'd win every prize. Crazy. So ripping through the ribs, the heart looks pretty good. You got the blood vessels on the outside and the big major blood vessels, you know, your pulmonary branches and then the aorta branch. Very cool.
Cool, cool, cool.
Oh, it started the beat. Sometimes the heart has its own impulses that still have electrical function for a very short period of time after it's been removed. Very cool. It will eventually stop. Ooh, I'm hungry. Give me a sandwich. Don't give the dogs. Okay. Oh, bad spray in the eye. Oh my gosh. Look at the inflammation. So good. Good job, Happy Tree Friend creators. This is something called chemosis, inflammation of the tissue around the eye and within the eye itself, which is quite disturbing for people, but it's actually not bad. It's your normal reaction. If you get something in your eye like this, head to your local ER if you need to, or an eye wash station. It has 2 spigots. You just put your eyes over top of it and you wash it out for like 10, 15 minutes. Yes, it hurts, but you got to get it done. You got to get these chemicals out of your eyes. Oh. Oh my gosh. That is not a nice tortoise. Tortoise versus turtle. Sometimes turtles harbor salmonella, so just be careful. Don't go licking turtles out there. Salmonella typically will cause GI symptoms, nausea, vomiting, and a lot of diarrhea and upset stomach.
Aww.
Oh, it was shrinking up. Nice. Oh, it's going to be shrinking too much and she's going to pop. I know it. Compression to the airway, compression down of the thoracic cavity. You're going to be breaking your ribs. You're going to cause your ribs to stab into your lungs, which then will actually collapse your lungs and pop them that way.
Pop, pop, pop.
Your head typically is not going to pop off, but you're going to have decreased blood flow to all of your vital organs, and you will potentially die. Oh, the cannonball shot. Oh! Whoa, oh my gosh! Again, the intestines are attached to mesentery. When we open somebody up and we're looking to see if there's like a twisting of the intestines, you actually have to kind of feed it through itself. Sometimes it's twisted because of the mesentery. The amount of trampoline injuries that I've seen typically are related to people falling off them or breaking an arm or a leg or an ankle or a wrist due to twisting it or landing right on it. Oh, flying. That's a first for me, seeing the intestines lacerate somebody so bad that it cuts them in half. But again, if you have enough speed and something is hard enough, it could potentially happen. Happy Tree Friends, the creators did a very good job. I don't know if you knew this, but Happy Tree Friends has a new episode on MondoMedia channels after a long hiatus. They even have a new game out called The Crack Pet Show, Happy Tree Friends Edition. If you guys enjoyed this, definitely check out this playlist right here. And as always, make sure you subscribe, turn your bell notifications on, and hit that like button for me. Thank you so much for watching, and stay healthy, my friends.